Welcome to Easy Driver, the most reliable source of automotive information on YouTube. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. How lower battery costs and fierce competition are making electric vehicles more affordable. Electric vehicles are becoming more affordable, and it's not by coincidence. Lower battery costs and growing competition in the EV market are driving prices down, making EVs more accessible than ever. As advancements in technology continue and more automakers join the race, the gap between EVs and gas-powered cars is shrinking. For consumers, this marks a turning point. Owning an EV is no longer just for early adopters. The question now is, how much longer until EVs become the default choice? The current state of electric vehicles. Electric vehicles are no longer a niche segment in the automotive industry. They're becoming a serious contender for the mainstream. With advancements in technology and growing consumer interest, EVs are revolutionizing how we think about transportation. But where do things stand today? Let's break it down. Market growth and trends. The EV market is expanding at an impressive pace. Globally, electric vehicle sales reached roughly 10 million units in 2022, a significant jump from previous years. This growth shows no signs of slowing down, with EVs now making up 14% of global passenger vehicle sales, compared to just 4% in 2020. Some factors driving this surge include supportive government policies, an expanding charging network, and growing consumer awareness about emissions. More households are viewing EVs as practical, not just eco-friendly. And with lower upfront costs, thanks to falling battery prices, owning an EV feels doable for most budgets. In regions like Europe and China, EV adoption has skyrocketed. In fact, over 50% of global EV sales occurred in China, fueled by strong domestic brands and subsidies. EVs claimed more than 20% of new car sales in markets like Norway and Germany. In the US, the numbers are catching up. While EVs only accounted for about 8% of new car sales in 2023, ambitious targets, like California's zero-emission mandate by 2035, are signaling a shift. With these trends, it's becoming clear EVs are here to stay. Major players in the EV market. The EV market is no longer dominated by just one or two names. It's now a crowded stage filled with established automakers and innovative startups vying for attention. Let's take a closer look at who's making an impact. Tesla remains the poster child for EV innovation. The Model 3 and Model Y continue to lead global EV sales, offering performance, range, and tech features unmatched by competitors. Volkswagen's ID series is proof that traditional automakers can adapt. The brand has set a goal of producing 40% EVs by 2030. BYD is giving Tesla a run for its money. The company leads EV sales in its home country and is expanding internationally. Hyundai and Kia offer budget-friendly, efficient EVs. Models like the Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6 are winning consumers over. But it's not just the established players making waves. Rivian, a US-based upstart, is focused on electric trucks and SUVs, appealing to adventure-minded buyers. Lucid Motors, known for luxury, has its Air sedan setting a new benchmark in EV range and premium design. Chinese brands NIO, XPeng, and Li Auto are innovating rapidly, with tech-heavy EVs marketed at competitive prices. As competition heats up, manufacturers are racing to find the sweet spot, balancing innovation, affordability, and mass appeal. For buyers, this increased rivalry is excellent news. It pushes prices down and improves quality. Impact of battery technology on EV pricing. The price of a car is often the primary factor for buyers, and with electric vehicles, the battery is the single biggest expense. However, the story here is one of progress. Over the years, advancements in battery technology have steadily driven costs down, making EVs more affordable and accessible to everyday consumers. Let's take a closer look at how this shift is happening. Declining battery costs. 10 years ago, battery packs made up nearly half the cost of an EV. That's no longer the case. Back in 2013, the average price of a lithium-ion battery pack was $668 per kilowatt-hour. By 2023, that number had dropped to around $132 per kilowatt-hour, with industry experts projecting it could fall below $100 per kilowatt-hour by 2025. Why does this matter? Once the $100 mark is reached, EVs will likely match, or even undercut, the cost of gas-powered cars. What's driving this decline? Economies of scale. As EV production ramps up, manufacturers can produce batteries in larger quantities, cutting production costs. Better materials, such as a more efficient use of raw materials like nickel and cobalt, reduce waste and cost. Global competition, as more suppliers enter the market, mean more competitive pricing for automakers, which trickles down to consumers. These falling costs have already slashed EV prices. In 2023, affordable models like the Chevy Bolt and Nissan Leaf became viable options for families on a budget. With further declines, EVs could even become the cheaper choice across the board. Innovations in battery production. The way batteries are made today is far from what it was a decade ago. Continuous innovations in production techniques and material science are reshaping the industry. Here's how these advancements are helping make EVs more affordable. Solid-state batteries use solid electrolytes instead of traditional lithium-ion batteries. These batteries promise faster charging, longer range, and a longer lifespan. Although not mass market yet, they're expected to significantly lower costs once scaled. Lithium iron phosphate, LFP, batteries avoid expensive materials like cobalt and nickel, offering a cheaper and safer alternative. Automakers such as Tesla and BYD are increasingly using LFP batteries, particularly in standard-range EV models. Automation in manufacturing, such as AI-driven quality control and robotic assembly lines, cuts waste and speeds up production. This efficiency directly reduces the price for consumers. Additionally, advancements in recycling are starting to lower costs even further. Companies are recovering valuable materials like lithium and cobalt from old batteries, reducing reliance on expensive mining operations. It's a bit like turning yesterday's tech trash into tomorrow's savings. Combined, these breakthroughs are reshaping what's possible with electric vehicles. Batteries are no longer just a cost hurdle, they're becoming an asset for driving widespread adoption. That wraps up Part 1. Stay tuned for Part 2, where we'll explore even more on this exciting topic. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe for more automotive information like this. Thank you for watching.